Hey everybody, so we got a couple pictures from the thrift autumn. They wanted $10 a piece, but I asked if they would give us both for $10, so they were 5 a piece. But we don't have much art in our house, so I don't know if you've ever seen these little hooks. These little hooks are super cool. Like almost like fish hooks, but they work really well to hold pictures. Oh, that's hard, whatever that is. One. Oh my goodness! Oh, oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! That looks straight. Does that look straight to you guys? I thought what we were gonna do, we're gonna go one higher. Like maybe like that. Yeah, like that. Ooh, hello. There's a ball right here. I got a really ugly bow right there on the wall. That ain't straight. Alright, how's that look? Yeah, we don't have much art. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jeff? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we picked those up. Those we got at Goodwill. They wanted $10 each, and I asked them. I was like, "Can you do both for $10?" I mean, they're just pictures of like aspen trees or whatever. That looks good though, dude. Yeah. This table I picked up off a Facebook Marketplace for $50. It has a leaf that goes into it as well to make it oblong. These are like vintage press back. Super cool design. My plan is to refinish this tabletop and maybe paint the base white or a whitewash eventually. Ahmad Amashad. Kind of an ass. I think you might just be jealous, dude. Hey, thanks, Art Girl Pro. Yeah, these are. I think they're just like basic pictures you can get from Hobby Lobby or some shit, probably. Or they might be painted. They look painted to some degree. Yeah. So yeah, we picked those up. It was $10 for both, like total. And then our cool table. This is our second living room, so we have two living rooms. Yeah, Ahmad. Like, what the hell, dude? What's your problem? I have a job, dude. Just showing off. Like, all right. So that's that. Anywho, that's really all it is. But yeah, so that I got for 50. We paid 10 for that. It's crazy that we paid $10 for those, but then 50 for the table plus the leaf. It comes with this leaf in it too. It makes it bigger. This is my other. This is my cool desk. I paid $50 for this as well. The chair I think we got for like 5 at a thrift store. And yeah, it's a mess in here. This is all eBay stuff that I paid for $10 for. It's vintage. Picked up the lamp at a yard sale for 5. Really like this desk though. Um, yeah, this is a cool desk. Oh, what's that? Big Monies, 1941. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, this desk is also lockable, which is really cool. These are just all my cameras are mod from making big bucks. But anywho, yeah, that's our little dining set. That clock's kind of cool down there. This is just a small cast iron collection I have. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, I saw those at the thrift. I was like, dang, dude, those look cool. We gotta pick those up for on the cheap side, you know. It is hot today here though. We're kind of nervous because okay, so we moved to Georgia about 4 months ago. We moved last October, and we've only been here for a little bit of spring so far. I guess it's spring. We're closer to the equator down here, so but it is hot today. It's like 74, 100% humidity, um, and it feels hot. So I can imagine what the summer's gonna be like out here. It's pretty insane. Um, but so far so good. It feels like today, if you have like asthma, you know, I feel like I'm inside of a humidifier today out here. That's what it feels like right now. It's like you're breathing in moisture, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like makes you sticky, makes you all wet, you know, sticky and wet. That's what I say. I'm gonna steal one of my girlfriend's brownies. She doesn't know. She might hear it. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Yeah, everything looks cool though. Welcome to dinner. Welcome to dinner. You are on the menu. This is our other living room. We got 2 living rooms. Kind of redonkulous to have 2 living rooms. I have to go on a little walk though. It is nice outside, even though it's really warm. All right, I admit it. I had one of your brownies, bro. I just had one. I'm fucking sorry. I'm fucking sorry. They're fucking good. They're really soft. Yeah, soft and supple. And brown. I guess so is poop, right? Oh, poop is sometimes hard. Poop. Hmm. Yeah, it seems a lot later today, doesn't it? But it's not later. It's early. Ooh, suck my booty sack in the nighttime. Suck my booty sack in the daytime. Yes. Are people still on this? Hey, dude. What up? Point. Oh, hey. Who's all on here right now? Who's like announce yourself? Like roll call. What's up? Who's Sabrina? What up? What up, Sabrina? Um, Somebody come back today hard. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful. Amazing. Oh, second. Try for it. Oh, oh. Hey, what's the people watching us? Hey, what up? What up, people? Well, that's cool. Hey, the next time we're at Walmart, we should get some more candles. Some more candles. That way we could have some gothic style dinners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you? Why don't you kiss my booty cheeks, dude? What up? I don't know how to say your name. Nest. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to my lady. What else? What up? What else? What up? Mm-hmm. What do you get on this computer for? Oh, sorry. I'm looking up something real quick. I totally forgot what I was doing because of old age. Am I right? Don't even say anything. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Who's this? Who's this? Hannah. What's up, Hannah? You can tell the people that use their real names and people that don't. You know. It's going good. Things are good. We're going. It's going good. We got some art for the dining room, which is kind of cool. Slow. It's slow progress. We're not really art people, but we have all this wall space. We gotta find some art, make it look a little more homey. Dunworthy. Dunworthy. I'm from Dunworthy. Charmed, I'm sure. I was sure. South Africa. Wow, that's crazy. So Hannah, how far are you from like Zimbabwe? I had a boss from Zimbabwe at one point in my life. I'll give you a second to answer. Kilometers. Oh, what's the hell's 500 kilometers? Hold on. We live in America, so we don't 310 mile. Wow, that's pretty far. I guess Africa is the biggest continent, so maybe that's not that far. Yeah, I had a boss that was from Zimbabwe a long time ago. He was a cool dude. Calvana. I'm gonna look that up. I just want to see where it is. Cal CAL South Africa. Oh, okay. $7,000 to fly to where you are. I'm in Georgia, United States, Georgia, the state. Damn, dude, South Africa is fucking gigantic. Here. Wow, that's cool. What's like the temperature right now in South Africa? Like where you are right now? I guess it's nighttime, but like what's the average daily temperature? I guess I can look it up. I don't need to ask. Holy moly, it's hot there. 90s, 91, 92, 90, 76, 77. What's your guys' humidity like? 33%. That's pretty high humidity. Probably got similar humidity because we live further down on the United States, so that's really cool. 35 degrees. Everything's backwards. I mean, obviously you're saying Celsius, which is understandable. I can understand Celsius, but we go by Fahrenheit and miles, not kilometers. But America's also really stupid. So that's cool though. That's very cool. I get be surprised how many people from South Africa are on my live stream. I'm not sure why, but it seems like every time I go to on live stream, there's always someone from South Africa, which is interesting. But 9 people watching. Hello, all 9 people. Wow, thanks for tuning. Thanks for tuning in. So, anywho, you want to see? Okay, so we bought some art today. Art in quotes from the thrift store. It was $10. I think it looks cool, but they're like, yeah, it's just like kind of fall themed. It goes well with this table though. There's a big old hump in this wall for some reason. Yeah, I think it looks cool. So we paid. I got those for $10, like total. They wanted $10 a piece, but I asked them if they would do 5 for each one. And so, but then it looks kind of cool with our table. I might get a carpet for the underside of the table, like something dark colored, or yeah, probably not light because we're gonna be eating there. So, but it's coming together, you know. And this hat, this hat I've had forever. It's a vintage hat you would get from the airport, like back in the 1940s. It's like a straw hat. It's made. It's got a date on it actually. Here it is. So it was. It used to be owned by Joseph G. Gerwin. He was born in 1897 and died in 1965. But it was his hat. And that's the brand. So this is what you would have seen at the airports back in the day. Back in the 40s and 50s, people used to wear these kind of like at airports when they went. At least that's kind of what I know about it. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. The sun's coming out. Yeah. We might go on a little walk. Um, oh, my lady's heavily pregnant, and Sophia, what up? My lady's about 8 months pregnant, and so it's good to keep moving when you're pregnant. Exercise and everything, all that stuff is important still when you're pregnant. So we like to go on walks in the afternoon around our neighborhood just to burn some calories and stuff. She works from home, so she's sitting down quite a bit. So it's nice to get her up and moving. Also, when she's closer to labor, it'll help. It'll help when she's, you know, when she's going into labor. Honestly, you're supposed to like do that kind of stuff. Thanks, Sophia. I'm good. We're good. Um, we're less than 2 months away now from having a baby boy, which seems crazy. Uh, crazy, excited, fearful. Like, will you raise them right? Will you teach them what they know? I mean, literally, you teach them everything that they have to know: how to read, how to write, how to poop, how to behave, how to communicate. It's insane what you got to teach your child. You got to teach them morality and how to be a good person, and like you got to teach them about the world and like what the world means and why they are a part of it. It just seems kind of crazy to me, you know. Oh, earlier we were talking about like kids, like when they're born, they get abused immediately. I'm like, what a shitty thing to do to a child that just came into the world, you know? That's all you know is abuse, you know? Like when I was a kid, um, I definitely got whipped really fucking hard because I'm from the South and that's what they do. They hit you with whatever they could find. We used to have to pick our own branches off a tree and get whipped by them, which that fucking hurts. Um, and so yeah, it's different. I don't honestly. I want to have. We want to discipline our child, obviously, when he misbehaves, because we do believe that discipline's important. But you definitely don't want to spank him all the time, because then that's. I feel like that's also bad. So it's like, well, there's a fine line you gotta draw. So you gotta. It's raising a child is. It's almost like you're relearning how to have patience, as you get older. Because you gotta have patience, man. You gotta have patience when they come and show you like some dumbass drawing they drew. You're just like you want to laugh, like, you gotta be like, oh, that's beautiful, that's great, even though you really don't mean it. My buddy has three boys. Uh, I've known them since they were born, and they're really cool dudes now. And they always would tell us stories, and like, man, it is hard to sit through a child's story. Like it's like one of the most, it's like the hardest thing to do, honestly, for me. Just like you want to be like, just get it out already, you know. Uh, but yeah, anywho, that teaches you patience for sure. Okay, Sophia. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. Your mom uses her slipper. That's funny. Yeah, when we were kids, uh, I mean, I got hit. I got beat with a rolling pin once, with an aluminum baseball bat, um, with a plastic baseball bat, switches from the tree, the belt end of a belt buckle, like the metal part, um, obviously hands and everything else. So yeah, James, what up? Is it James or Jans? I said James. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. You get bullied a lot? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, you gotta stand up for yourself, That's really all it is. Like that's the thing. That's something we're gonna teach our kids too is about bullying. I mean, I honestly, I honestly think that if you get bullied, you should just stand up. That's what you should do. Stand up to yourself. Push them back. Punch them. I don't care. I mean, bullies are the worst. Yeah, if you let people bully you for a long time, that's who you become as a person. So stand up to it now or deal with it for basically the rest of your life, which is a long time. So yeah, but you know, I mean, I think we all like, got bullied. I got bullied when I was a kid. I wore glasses, so I got bullied. I was smaller when I was a kid. But now that I'm older, none of that shit matters, man. When you get out of high school or in school in general, you understand how much none of that shit actually matters. So, oh, nice. Well, maybe your dad will do something about it. Sometimes, it's the parents that need to be talked to, um, with, for the other kids, because sometimes it's just bad parenting, and then the kids learn, from that. So honestly, sometimes I feel like the parents should be punished if their kid's a bully. Slap a monetary fine on them, slap $100 every time your kid bullies. On it, that kid won't bully anymore after a little while. Parents will bully him. Metal frame. These are metal frame too. Um, and there's nothing wrong with wearing glasses, man. I mean, honestly, I can't see. Like I was born this way, so um, yeah. Just because you wear glasses doesn't mean anything. That you're weak or anything. I'm strong as hell. Hi Faye, what's up? What's going on? Just chilling on the front porch, enjoying the Georgia weather. It was like 75 here today with like feels like the humidity's pretty high, but I'm not sure what it is now. Oh, yeah, well, hopefully you can get that situation sorted out. Bullying's no fun. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of if you stand up for yourself too, it will help. It's very scary to do, but when you stand up for yourself and that changes the whole game, because they don't expect it. People that bully people, they don't ever expect someone to stand up to them. That's what they kind of get off on that, a little bit, and not get off in the sense of like sexually. They just that's what they thrive on. They thrive on fear. So if you flip the script and change the game up a little bit, then the fear's gone. So, Mr. Story Writer, that's going good. We were just talking about bullying. Uh, yeah, we were just talking about bullying and how to deal with bullying because I was bullied as a kid too, so I understand it. I understand why they do it. Yeah, okay, block sealer. Yeah, I'm not sure how I could go with that, but I am from I'm coming to you from Georgia, the United States. Great state of Georgia, down the south where everyone's sort of rednecky. We actually moved here from what the fuck is that noise? Wait, we actually moved here from Washington State though. So hell yeah, it's Friday, dude. The weekend. Yeah, I'm excited too. That's cool. We're actually going to a swimming pool tomorrow, so the lady can swim because she's really heavily pregnant. So it'll be kind of fun for her to feel a little pressure relief from you know being in the water. Will help quite a bit. Is it Braden? Hey Braden, what's up? How you doing? Well, we're just talking about a slew of things: bullying, the fact that it's Friday, what I got going on. Uh, I just checked how many subscribers I have. I'm at 7,345. That's pretty impressive. I feel like it's about 2.5 years it took me to get to that level. So I'll be at 8,000 within the next 2 weeks. I'll be at 8,000 subs. No joke. Please stop messaging my 9-year-old sister. I don't message people indirectly. If you if you comment or something on a video, I usually will thumbs up it or some shit. But, what's the son's name gonna be? We're not sure yet. We got a lot of names picked out, and we're not dead set on any particular name. We want to see what he looks like first. I feel like we're gonna gauge. Um, nice man. I'm at 94. Oh, 94 subs. Special needs black kid. I am not a predator, not in any sense of the word. Shouldn't spread that nonsense on the internet. You can actually get blocked for that, dude. Be careful. I can block you as well, so keep that nonsense to yourself. Yeah, we don't know what the kid's name's gonna be yet. We're thinking Oliver or Henry. We had Thomas. One that we kind of been thinking about a lot lately is James. I really like the name James. Something about it. I just enjoy the name James. So Braden, he needs to shut the F up. Yeah. Are you talking about the special needs black kid? Um, I don't mind people hating on comments. Like it doesn't matter to me, but keep some of that stuff to yourself. Like you can get banned from YouTube permanently. Did you know that? Like it's no joke. And all I have to do is report it, you know. Well, I'll give you a freebie this one time, you know. And just because someone's older and on YouTube doesn't mean they're a predator, people. Jesus Christ. There's people that are way older than me on YouTube. What else you guys want to talk about? I do like James. Yeah, James is a cool name. We've said James more times than we've said any other name so far. Um, but like I said, he we want to see when he comes out. I think you have like I think they give either 60 days or 6 months to name your child at birth. So we have a little bit of time. Not that we're gonna go that far. I think we'll know within the first couple days, honestly, what his name's gonna be. But you also got to think of last names. Like, so my last name's Rider, Rider, and you got to think like what names go with what, you know. Also, what people can make fun of, you know, because people are terrible. So yeah, so yeah. I live in the quietest neighborhood that you could ever possibly want to live in. It's so nice. Now I know, like when you're younger, you want to live in hustle bustle shit, but honestly, the peace and quiet is so fucking awesome. Like you don't have any neighbors playing music. You don't have like any kids playing in the street really ever. There's like some kids that walk by every now and then, but so that's nice. Day's been really good. I got a lot of stuff done today. We got some cool art for the living room. I got a bunch of packages out because I sell on eBay. That went good. I made a bunch of YouTube content today that's gonna be posted later tonight, so that's solid. I've gained 345 subs in 3 days. That's kind of insane to me. So that's really nice. Um, yeah, so things are going good. Today today at school. So Hannah said today at school we talked about what jobs we want to do. That's important. I don't feel like the jobs that you talk about or even think about in school ever end up being what you actually are gonna do. So just take it with a grain of salt, you know. But it helps with a career path for sure. Um, I sell online. I'm kind of like an entrepreneur. I sell on eBay. I buy and sell from like thrift stores and estate sales. Uh, I've also been a painter, like a house painter, for a long time. So I do that. Um, I do YouTube. I'm trying to make money on YouTube, and soon I think I'll be at that level. So that'll be kind of nice. I do all sorts of stuff though. I got a lot of cool hobbies I do. I collect sterling silver. I collect all sorts of really cool, fun things. So there's a lot on the platter most of the time, you know. You're committed to the University of Alabama, huh? For football. That's cool. Yeah, football's cool if that's your thing, for sure. Coding, flight attendant, and coding. I think that's super interesting because then you get to travel quite a bit. You know, I'm sure you get to stay in places for like a day or so. Are you married? No, so we've been together for more than 10 years and we're not married. I guess, I guess you could say we are technically married, but we're not actually like religiously married, if that's how you want to look at it. Um, not the question. We have talked about it more recently, though. I think we wanted our kid to be able to walk down the aisle to be the ring bearer. I think that would be really cool. So that's kind of our thoughts right now with that whole situation. But the thing about marriage and a lot of that kind of stuff is it's very religious based, and we're not religious at all. Like we live in the South, but we're not religious. I know that's a shocker to some people, but I don't believe in it. I don't believe in any of it, you know. So sorry. Take more photos. Sure. Hello, person staring at me. What up? Where do you live at? Oh, you live right there. Okay, interesting. Neighbor, I think. I did not watch the Bad Bunny halftime show. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, honestly. I said football is cool, and it's cool if it's your thing, but it's not really my thing at all. But I didn't watch it, you know. I heard a lot about it, and there's a lot of nonsense about whether it was good or bad or whatever. I don't really follow. I don't get into that kind of stuff. There's too many things. Like you can get caught up way too much in politics and all that kind of nonsense nowadays. I try to avoid some of that stuff just because it's overwhelming for your mind to think about all that crap all the time, you know. Um, okay, you have a huge question. Okay, ask your question. What was your dream job when you were in school? Uh, I, I don't know. I don't remember what I wrote down. I know I wanted to be a millionaire though, and that never happened. So uh, I don't know. I've never had a clear direction for what I wanted to do. I like doing all things. So did you know if you get married and file for joint taxes, then you have to give less taxes? Yeah, that's true for sure. I don't think that should incentivize you to get married or not based off your tax status. But no, I get it. Yes, it is true. Why is Trump such a bonehead? Not gonna lie, politics affect us in all ways. That is why I asked. Oh, honestly, I never voted for Donald Trump, and I never will. I think he's a joke. I think he's probably the worst president we've ever had. Um, and they overturned his tariff stuff today. I don't know if you saw on the news, but Congress overturned Trump's tariff stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Ginger? I'm not ginger. No. Gingers have red hair. And they are freaks. It's been rough for me. Oh, how so? It's Braden, right? How so, Braden? Why is oh, thanks. Warm all my life, you know. It's funny how like when you're young, you get made fun of for wearing glasses, and then they become kind of trendy, you know. But I need them to see, and they're thick. I don't know if you see how thick these are. Yeah, I can't see shit. I'm nearsighted, so I can see things if I'm super close up to them and nothing far away. Like, well, it's all blurs. I can see colors and shapes and obviously all that shit, but I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. If you told me to look at a word from across the street, I'd be like, nope, can't see it. Mm, got a nice yeah, they're thick as hell, dude. Like, I swear to God, if I was standing out, if I got lost in the woods and I needed to start a fire and the sun was bright enough, I could probably create a convex fucking beam that would burn a hole through a piece of wood. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your teacher called you stupid, and then you got 100% on a test. That's like a mic drop situation, you know? Like I would have just walked to the class, showed the grade, and just dropped the paper right on the floor and be like, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" You know? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Autocorrect can be a bit of a nuisance sometimes, you know. We might have to go on an afternoon walk though, because yeah, right. I can't believe a teacher called you stupid though. I would have went to the principal and talked to him about it. Cause that ain't cool. That ain't cool. That's what I would say. What's up, spicy noodles? I like that name. Just some noodles, huh? Spicy noodles. Spicy noodles sound good. We're gonna have a chicken salad tonight. I know that sounds weird, but so basically, we just cut up chicken like cutlets into pieces, and then we put them on a bed of salad with ranch and some bell peppers and onions and stuff like that. It's not like a chicken salad sandwich, but it's pretty good and easy to make. I do like some spicy noodles though. That sounds delicious right now. What we once crusted chicken though in like hot Cheetos. Like we mashed up a bunch of hot Cheetos, right? And then we did like the whole flour bath thing and made like crispy chicken tenders that were covered in Cheetos, hot Cheetos. It was delicious. If you haven't tried that, you should. I promise you, it's good. Right? Right. Yeah, teachers. I feel like some teachers, like some teachers become complacent or just kind of get burned out. Like, could you imagine? Just imagine for a second you're a teacher having to deal with a bunch of kids all fucking day long. You know. So sometimes I can understand because I have a buddy. He's been teaching for as long as I can remember. He's a high school teacher, um, but he says he gets a lot of kids that don't even fucking try. They don't do anything, and then he gets kids like he's got three or four that do really well, and so he's got to focus on the ones he can help as opposed to the ones he can't. So I can understand that a little bit, but I still don't think it's right to, unless your teacher was smart and that pushed you, by them saying you're a failure or whatever, that pushed you to succeed. Then it's like, well, holy shit, that's a genius moment. So I always I think about that kind of stuff. I think about like how you play both sides of a certain situation. Like from the teacher's viewpoint, your viewpoint. So It's very important, you know. You gotta just be who you are. Don't let people walk over your arse. Your arse. Oh, dang. Nice. Yeah, the constant roast backs. Those are good. So, yeah. Just prove yourself. Sometimes you gotta prove it. Sometimes people gotta prove themselves a little bit harder in life, you know? Well, my lady's finishing up some work stuff that she had to do today, and then I was just doing a live stream for a moment. Um, but we might go on a little walk this afternoon. So that is true. And that way, you know, when someone looks you up later on in life and you're doing well, they're like, damn it, shucks. Because they're probably not, you know? I do feel like a lot of the times we make fun of people and say bad things to other people just because we're jealous to some degree. There's got to be a jealousy factor there. Whether it's the way you look or maybe you're cool and someone just wants to make fun of you to bring you down. But I feel like a lot of the times it's a jealousy thing. Oh, sure. It's not like anything crazy to look at, but just the neighborhood. It's just like a quaint little neighborhood. Look how many, like, there's no like loud music, there's no people out in the streets. Um, what's my favorite movie? Ennis College? Cottage, sorry. Favorite movie as of lately, or a movie that I always watch a bunch. I honestly really enjoy the new Blade Runner 2049. That movie was solid. I thought it had a good storyline. It kept you engaged. I liked all the actors in it. It was a solid movie. Blade Runner 2049, I'd have to say, is my current favorite movie. Yeah, people are just jealous. That's all it is. We'll just rock the trophy, man. That's all you gotta do. All these squirrels. All these squirrels are playing. They're just living their best life. I'd love to just run around and run up trees and collect nuts all day. Could you imagine if that was your life? And then bury some random nuts and bark at shit on a tree limb? That's their whole life. That's a squirrel. Alright, I might be on this for like 7 more minutes. That'd be a solid hour. Be a solid hour of live streaming. And I think that'll be good for today. I will be popping out some more videos tonight though. I gotta keep it going because I'm trying to hit 8,000 subs in the next 2 weeks. So that's my goal for right the moment. Obviously, the higher sub count to the 10,000s is where I'm aiming for. But I feel like that's about for me. That's about probably 2 months out before I hit 10K. Um, yeah, about 2 months out probably. From like if you're wondering, like so from 6,000 subs to 7,000, that took me 3 weeks. So I think now it'll move a little quicker. So I should get in the next 2 weeks I'll be at 8,000. Then probably in another month and a half I might be at 10. But it's like the weird part about YouTube is it starts compounding. Like the more subscribers, the more views you get, the more it kind of like doubles down. So now my sub count's kind of going nuts. I've gained 345 subs in the last 3 days. So that's over 100 a day, which is pretty insane if you think about it. Michael, what's up, Michael? Or is it Michelle? Michael, 13 subs. Well, I wasn't really worried about sub count for a while. I didn't care. I mean, but now I'm getting up there. It's kind of interesting to see. There's definitely opportunity there, which is kind of cool. So, uh, but you just gotta. I pump out a lot of videos, so that's the reason I have so many is because I pump out so much videos. You know, and live streams. Honestly, I get a lot of subscribers from live streams, so it just kind of depends on what your goal is with it. All right, I'm gonna be on here for 4 more minutes, so get out anything you need to say right now. But I do live streams every day, you guys. So like, if you missed out on this one and you want to be involved in the next live stream, just put on the little notification, the bell notification or whatever, and you'll be notified whenever I get online. So, um, there's a whole thing for faceless channels. I mean, it kind of depends on what your content is. Some people don't like showing their face, or you might be too young for YouTube's whatever, which is good. But um, I don't know, just focus on stuff you like to do. Like, and sub count is not really super important. I mean, it's nice to have 7,000 something, but it's not the most important. I mean, if you can't do like your face, just you can talk, use your voice. Or there's so many different AI things you can do nowadays. You can wear a mask. I see a lot of people wear masks. That's like it leaves some sort of intrigue there. 3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining. I'll check out your channel though once I'm off of this. I'll see what you got going on. See if I can help you in any kind of way. This is our little carport. It's covered, which is nice because you can do, if you need to do work on your vehicle, it's out of the rain, out of the cold. So that's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna be on here for about 2 more minutes. I gotta take a wicked pee. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, some people that's some people's channels, their whole channel is AI, That's kind of the new trend nowadays. Um, I think it's good to try. I think it's good to like kind of track down what you want your channel to be about early on. My channel really had no, still doesn't. Like I don't have any sort of general topic I talk about. I talk about silver. I talk about the stocks sometimes. I talk about my life. It's just kind of all over the place. But that's who I am, so I kind of stick with that. But I think it's good definitely to kind of figure out what you want your channel to be about early on. That way you can focus on it. If I ever do another channel, like it's another channel, I might, add, I might start off right this next time and see how that one goes compared to this one. But I'm going to keep this channel for as long as it will allow me to. All right, but for now, I'm going to log off. I appreciate everyone that was on here, except for the people that were asses. You guys suck. But thanks for all the nice people on here. I appreciate it. When did I start YouTube? I started YouTube about 2.5 years ago. Seriously. So I had a channel since 2014, but I never had put any content on it. So about 2.5 years ago, I started, and now I'm at 7,300 subs. So pretty quick growth, but that's 2 years of like solid uploads, you know. So just understand that it does take a little while to get going. But yeah, I'm gonna peace out for now. I got some other stuff I need to handle. So thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for the likes and everything. And if you're interested in being a part of this YouTube channel, like when I do live streams, just hit the little bell. You'll get notified every time I'm on, and then you don't miss them. So bye. See you later, alligator.